So hi, in this video today we're going to be looking at two different postures. One is the forward fold that strengthens and lengthens the flexibility right from the toes all the way up to the head. And then following on from that is the inclined plane, which demands quite a lot of core strength and really strengthens the back muscles that are used in the flexion for the forward fold. So they really complement each other. So we're going to do that together today, step by step. So our forward fold starts with Dandasana, so that lovely staff posture where we can use a downward action of the hands, and when we feel the breath we can feel that rise in the chest, which allows the spine to lengthen right up to the top of the crown and elongates all the way down right to the base of the spine. And as we draw the abdomen in, ironing out that lumbar lordosis at the base of the spine, find the head in a central position and then just check in with the feet. Curl the toes up towards the shins and notice how that begins to stretch through these long muscles through the back of the leg. And if you find that your legs are not straightening for you today, you can just use a pillow or a towel or something nice and soft underneath the legs to give a little bit of release there, and then you'll be able to flex the toes and still continue with this lovely forward fold. We are going to just let the whole body move forward, but before we do that we're going to allow both arms to rise up, and notice as they do, the breath helps us to keep the shoulders down away from the ears. So if you find that your arms can't reach quite as high as this, then it's fine to have them down, just raise them up to the shoulder heights. But what I'd like you to be mindful of is that you're not slouching and reaching forward with the arms down. So we still have those arms lower, and then we begin the forward fold with the chest lifted. So we don't have that roundness in the back. Again, the core is engaged here. And as we do come forward, we're going to come forward leading with the chest. So notice how the crown and the coccyx, the lower part of the spine, stay level, as do the arms. And then as we begin to move forward, that chest is lifting all the time. And the hands come down, and take care here not to round the back, so the chest continues to lift. And then we can easily find ourselves into the counter posture of inclined plane. To move ourselves into that, we can take the hands just behind, slightly in front of the line of your shoulders, anchoring the heels of the hands down, and allow the chest to rise and the head, neck and shoulders can sit back, going through that natural range of movement with the head. And then with the strengthening element of engaging the core, we can lift ourselves right up and let the head flow back and find this strengthening element of the core engaging to keep you in this position. So if the full inclined plane isn't working for you, you can do this seated down with the hands slightly closer, lift the chest and allow the head to come back with the hips still seated down. So that's one option. Or if it doesn't serve you with the head, still keep the head forward with the chest lifted. And the final modification for this is you could also do this with the legs bent, utilising that downward action of the hands, and lift the hips all the way up as far as you can with the bent leg. And again, the head can stay here or it can come back. So this is a really good stepping stone into the full incline plane. So the great thing about these two postures is that they really complement each other. So they bring in strength, they bring in flexibility, core strength, and they also help your balance. Thanks ever so much for joining me.